When Sir Arthur Evans began his famous excavation of Knossos in March of 1900, he uncovered countless artifacts and structures hidden for well over 3,000 years. There was no body of modern archaeological literature to guide him as to the cultural, economic, religious, or military nature of the civilization that he was unearthing. Evans did, however, have the Greek myth of Theseus, son of King Aegeus of Athens. Forced into a humiliating peace settlement by King Minos of Knossos, the Athenians agreed to periodically provide human tribute in the form of Athenian youths to be given over to the Minotaur. The Minotaur was a ferocious half-man, half-bull creature that resided in a labyrinth at King Minos' palace at Knossos. As you can probably guess, young Theseus volunteers himself as tribute, slays the Minotaur, and escapes to Athens. Evans had so little information on the people that resided at Knossos that he called them Minoans after King Minos of the Theseus myth. It's hard to believe that the word Minoan is a modern construct and not an ancient term. The presence of the bull didn't end with the myth of the Minotaur. Evans unearthed the famous bull-leaping fresco from Knossos. This fresco shows two women depicted with white skin and one man depicted with dark skin tumbling over a charging bull. One can't help but wonder if the Greek myth of the Minotaur originated from this bull-leaping practice. Bull-leaping undoubtedly led to a number of messy fatalities that may have played into the Minotaur myth. Although the specific purpose of this bull-leaping is still unknown, it would seem a reasonable bet that it served a religious purpose. After all, there are numerous artifacts from not only Knossos but the rest of Crete suggesting a religious relevancy. Furthermore, the Minoan palaces of Knossos, Phaistos, and Melia have central courtyards of approximately 49 to 52 meters in length and 22 to 24 meters in width. This uniformity prompted a number of scholarly articles suggesting that the bull leaping took place within the grounds of the palaces, indicating an activity reserved for the nobility and priesthood. Given all the bull-related iconography, it's not surprising that Evans would refer to this symbol as the Horns of Consecration, believing it to be representative of real bull horns. Even today, the general public have continued to believe that the Horns of Consecration are simply a depiction of bull horns. There is, however, increasing evidence that the Horns of Consecration are more than a simple bull depiction unique to Minoans. Archaeological scholarship has actually suggested that the Horns of Consecration are a Bronze Age Egyptian religious adaptation. The first thing to consider is the striking resemblance of the Horns of Consecration with the Egyptian symbol for horizon, depicted by two mountain peaks with a sun disk. The eastern mountain is called Baku, and the western mountain is Manu, which together supported the sky and allowed for the traversing of the sun from east to west. Obviously, a sun depiction is not present in the Horns of Consecration. However, if one were to look through the two vertical pillars at the sun, then this Egyptian symbol would be complete. The fact that a physical depiction of the sun is not included in the Horns of Consecration have led some to believe that they may have been used as an astronomical device to track the year, although the exact manner is yet to be fully determined. The second Egyptian similarity regarding the Horns of Consecration is that to the Egyptian goddess Hathor and the sun god Ra. The Egyptian sun god Ra, arguably Egypt's most important deity, is often accompanied by the goddess Hathor, or the Eye of Ra. Hathor, who may be depicted either as a human or a cow, is always shown with horns. The depiction of Hathor juxtaposed against the Horns of Consecration are interesting to say the least. In addition, a sun disk is seen between her horns, which is consistent with Hathor's role accompanying the sun god Ra as he traversed the daytime sky. The question then is whether there is a potential candidate for a Minoan equivalent. Maybe. A Minoan Earth Mother goddess has been excavated throughout Crete and is thought to have many of the same attributes as Hathor. In this depiction, we have the Minoan Mother Goddess with horns of consecration on top of her head. The similarities in this depiction of the Minoan deity with the headdress of Egyptian Hathor is worth examining. If we study the horns of consecration of the Minoan mother goddess, we can make out a circular bulge reminiscent of a solar disk. Is this artistic license, a representation of some other Minoan idea, or a deliberate attempt to depict the sun? The similarities appear to be beyond mere coincidence. If we accept that the Minoan mother goddess is an adaptation of Hathor, then we naturally begin to wonder if there is a paired male deity. Are the horns of consecration an equivalent symbol of a paired female earth deity and a male sun deity equivalent to Hathor and Ra? The answer is still unclear. However, the proximity of Crete to the cultural and economic powerhouse of Bronze Age Egypt simply cannot be ignored. The similarities are tantalizing and would challenge many opinions regarding the nature of Minoan religious practices, primarily by introducing the presence of a Minoan sun god. Further archaeological excavations and scholarship are bound to clarify the mystery of the horns of consecration. If you enjoyed this talk, please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other video on Knossos.